coming to Senate. Separatists, Game of Thrones references, all this and more with the good old Kingdom of Vedina, or Vedina, or Vedina, I have no clue. This is a pretty cool country, I'll say that. We stand as a beacon of hope in troubled times, and our independence has always been a sore issue with the Empire since the first king. He was granted the God's Sword of Broturius, which is said to grant the wielder invincibility. Well, that's kind of a random thing. He went through a period of imperial dominance. What? What happened to that sword, though, that gave the person invincibility and completely cursed 2 research slots with, like, nothing researched? Well, we have, like, those 2 things researched, but that's pretty much nothing. And 313 days to research Construction 1, and we have 2 research slots. We're not doing so well today. Go, and we'll have an early cruiser in, like, 3 years. Oh, everybody loves a good succession crisis. The princess or whatever must find a suitor so she can further her lineage. Interesting, sounds great. Yeah, there's not even really like a... Oh, and look, there's chivalry points. Chivalry points, chivalry isn't dead today. Bald, feast, friendship, Oh, we can do matters of heroism to get a chivalry point really quick. Are we just trying to get a lot of chivalry points? This doesn't seem very much like HOI4, we're just getting chivalry points. What happens if we don't get any chivalry points? Ah, yes, the decisions tab, of course, where all good things come from. We can level up combat statescraft, and I don't know what this is. This is just some garbage kind factor where, like, you're playing an RPG and you have a kind stat and you start leveling up the kind stat. I don't know about that. That kind of seems like kind of stupid. So today we're going to level up our statescraft because being strong doesn't really matter when you can be the Senate. Statecraft level 8, am I right? Emperor Palpatine, he's the ideal good guy, I would say. These focuses, they take more than 70 days to complete. Well, you can't see that one, but 84 days. That's a long time for focus to complete. That's kind of crazy. Like, getting rid of the illiteracy stuff is important, but is it that important? 84 days? And we have prepared for a quest. And now we can go on a quest of honor, a quest of charity, or a quest for valor. I think we go for the quest of charity because we're the good guys here. We care about the charity. And the stonks, apparently. Oh, and we also help the disabled. We've earned great respect. Now we can focus on community problems. Wait, plot twists. This isn't about bandits. So yeah, we decided to, like, ambush some bandits too. Long story. After confronting the bandits and defeating them in combat, oh, well, it looks like we won. Princess learned that the local count is actually sponsoring them, of course. So let's solve this problem. Yeah, sure. Confronting the Lord, the Count of Flawbron, greeted the princess with open claws. He freely admits that he was using the bandits for his own gain. In fact, he offers the princess a portion of the profits should she let him continue. It's a generous offer, but can the princess really afford to damage her integrity? For the right price, she can or never. Wait, why is the right price a chivalry point? That doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't we, like, lose a chivalry point and, like, get political power or something? But hey, you know, to take over the Senate, you had to have the Senate agree to you. And who knows, this Count guy, he seems like a pretty reputable guy. I'm just gonna take our chivalry point, because I don't know. It's kind of weird that when you do a dishonorable thing, you get bribed with chivalry. I don't know, that's confusing. Ah, and it's everybody's favorite part of the day, creating a spy agency. What should the spy agency be called? Chivalry Point Collection Club. Oh, look at this, with 3 major social issues solved by copious amounts of government funding. Skolwald's position has been strengthened. Now we have 3 chivalry points. If we had the political power, we could be level 5 in statescraft. And just like with Palpatine, as always, the separatist threat happens every time. And I don't think it's droids and trade federations this time. Wingstrom's spymaster informs him that Duke Fredgenik has begun to amass support in the court and has formed a significant faction within it, earning support among the more traditional Vedinian nobility. In order to stop this, we must perform suppressive operations in order to force this faction to disperse. Let's hope it comes to nothing, or we should make a general denouncement, perhaps a reminder to the court about loyalty, or of course the best good guy move. Nah, that's not following our statescraft goals today. Let's just say, perhaps a little reminder about loyalty. A dragon has taken up residence in the nearby mountains and was extorting the village of its riches. Such a thing would not be easy. She would need assistance to fell such a beast, but from whom? The local knights, a bigger gun is all the assistance she needs, yes. Hey, we're not trying to do the military thing, we're trying to do the statescraft thing. We must use our skills to rally the local knights, okay? A small and effective force of Vedinian's finest live in the area. Of course, proper preparation is sometimes key, but it may be better to deal with this quickly. Okay, let's play this smart. That's exactly what we need to do. We need to play to our strengths today. The knightly quartermaster has done his research and has found an old monster hunting manual dating back several hundred years in his small library. Apparently there is a substance which can be made from simple herbs, which will prove very poisonous to dragons. Okay, so let's use it. That sounds like it would be kind of stupid not to use it. And victory, excellent, that's cool. Oh wait, it looks like there was kind of a path, like, if we chose this one, you just kind of like did the love thing. But we went on the epic quest, and when you do the epic quest, you can't do this. Never mind, I was actually wrong. It says requires all of the following, so I guess apparently, oh yeah, once we do this, a flight home focus, then maybe it will let us go down this tree too. Okay, that makes sense. I was kind of confused there for a second. We're becoming a knight, I guess. We must do the code. I was trying to say use any advantage they can get for the greater good, but apparently that's wrong. In defense of the weak. Always fight for the glory, be just and fair. That must be, wait, that's not right. Always accept invite to challenge. What do they mean? They're just words. They are awe-inspiring. It teaches one to better. They're just words. Okay, I guess we get a chivalry point still. Oh well. And the separatists are in court. It's like they have an insider working from the inside to help them. Well, cause they actually it's the Duke guy. Okay, here we go. Now we are max statecraft 8 out of 8. I am the Senate level princess. Actually amazing, guys. I'm glad we made it here. Naval raid from Hawkland. I thought Hawkland, we were friends. This isn't what friends do to one another. One day we'll be at 50% world tension and you will pay Hawkland. Okay, well, we're getting introduced to the new people, it looks like. This is like the Bachelorette or whatever, I guess. So, Prince Stradante, he's just boring guy, I guess. Prince Unska, those who oppose us will simply have to fall in line. Okay, that's good, I guess. Lig, shoulder responsibilities and make you happy. A warrior prince, a reformist princess, or an authoritarian prince. I don't know, what would be the more statescraft thing to do? Because like the most statescraft, one of the love interests would be the reformer. But then again, would a statescraft genius really want another smart person as their suitor? I don't know. I feel like someone like him would ruin our statescraft potential because he's probably also a master of statescraft authoritarian guy, but then he could maybe help keep others in line if we're working together. It's complicated, but I think I'm gonna go with the warrior. Hopefully that's the right choice. The Red Wedding. The fate of Dina will be decided dependent on your actions and choices for good or ill. Kind of wish I read that before doing all that stuff, but I still feel like our statescraft will come in handy. We'll definitely be able to take over this world easily. The wedding preparations, rush of courtship, the hunts and the parties and everything else have all been exhausting. And into the mixture of doubt and happiness, a certain prince seeks a brief private audience with his liege. Okay, seems harmless. Oh, I see what this guy's doing. Okay, so here's what's happening. This Onska guy's trying to make a move. He feels rejected. He wants his authoritarian rule. He's like, together they could bring the back talking ankle biters into line. This is kind of like the join me and we can rule this galaxy together moment. See, this is completely based off of Star Wars. I've cracked the code. It's like, if we do this, then he's going to be the ruler and we're just gonna be the number 2. I feel like we have to be the number 1 and this warrior guy has to be the number 2. He has to be our Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so pretty much good normal wedding. The nobles approve. A red wedding. Oh no, of course. I should have known. This Onska guy had a coup. Dashing figures, whatever. The princess panics. She has to stop this madman, but what options does she have? Onska repeats his challenge, single combat one-on-one for the future of Vedina and its griffins. This is what happens when you put all your points into statecraft. No. Okay, there are two choices. On her right, Prelate is still gripping in his ancient claws the ceremonial blade that our forefathers have sworn on for generations. It is heavy and practical, but is the choice of the knightly ruler. It's the weapon that her chivalrous ancestors would have chosen without hesitation. If she took it, she would fight Onska on similar terms, griffin to griffin, and show everyone harmony did not need to compromise its integrity. On the other claw, on her left, is a guard who is stuck mid-step watching the traitor. He cannot move, but she can. His sidearm would solve the fascist puzzle in front of her efficiently and cleanly, and with luck perhaps take a few of his traitors too. The sword and chivalry, the gun and compromise. Well, we put all of our points into statecraft. The sword is not going to go very well. We have 1 point in military, 1 point in chivalry, so both sword and chivalry are done. We need the compromise statecraft. That's good. Onska and the rest are thrown to their feet as bits of the ceiling rain down on them. Princess wastes no time in grabbing the sidearm from the closest guard. She points at the prince. He rises, meeting her eyes. Is this how you truly are? A coward? Scourge snarls, her demeanor cold with contempt as she, demonetizes him. Oh, nice, I guess. Are these stats kind of based off of what we did? We get a lot of political power. That's probably some of the statescraft, I would assume. Stability. He made some good decisions for the most part. I kind of wish something more, maybe we should have taken up that guy's offer for like an authoritarian leadership. I don't know. I guess what do we do now? I don't know where we go from here. Maybe we didn't choose a ruler that was powerful enough. Maybe we should have actually given her military skills because we're just gonna become like a trade empire, it looks like. Well, anyway, I guess thanks for watching. That was pretty interesting. If you enjoyed and want to see more of this series, remember to like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.